Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's Friday, November 26, 2021, and I've just started a 2-night backpacking trip in Big South Fork National River and Recreation Area. My son and I were planning our annual Thanksgiving Day weekend backpacking trip, but he wasn't feeling very well this morning. I waited around to see if maybe he would feel better, but he wasn't improving, so I'm out here by myself. I started at the Terry Cemetery Road trailhead, and I'm taking the Long Branch Trail down to No Business Creek. There's a campsite on this side of the creek. It's just a little short hike in late this afternoon. It's about a mile and the temperature is cold. It's 36 degrees. That was a quick, easy descent down to the campsite. I have camped here a few times before, but it has been 4 or 5 years. When you're expecting a cold, wet creek crossing first thing, and there's a huge tree that fell across the creek right at the crossing, it's a good day. Last night's campsite was just fantastic. Big flat area right along No Business Creek. It was a little cold this morning. The temperature was 23 at 7 o'clock, but it's warming up nicely. It's a beautiful cloudless day, and I believe it's going to be in the mid-50s. Today I'm taking the John Muir Trail up No Business Creek. Then I'm climbing up to the John Muir Overlook. Then I'm going to turn around and come back down No Business Creek and camp somewhere downstream from my campsite last night. All right, so I went up to the Ranse Boyatt Farm site first. For some reason, I was thinking the John Muir Trail was upstream from Long Branch Trail, but it's actually just downstream from the Long Branch Trail. So anyway, now I'm on the John Muir Trail going up to John Muir Overlook, but that's okay. I wanted to go up to the Ranse Boyatt Farm site also. So I've reached the confluence of Tackett Creek and No Business Creek. There's a little flat place here that it's been camped at before, and I believe I can make it work. That way I can deal with crossing Tackett Creek tomorrow. Well, when you see a headlamp coming down the trail after dark, you know who it has to be. Nathan got here about 6:30 tonight, and I gathered firewood while he was putting up his tent. So now he's decided that's going to be a regular occurrence, so that I have to gather the firewood.
Sounds good to me.
Last night's campsite was okay. Wasn't the best campsite I've ever stayed at, and it wasn't the worst. We found out this morning that there was a great campsite on the other side of Tackett Creek and just upstream a little bit. Today's plan is to continue downstream on the John Muir Trail and then take a connector trail up to Maude's Crack. The connector trail does not show up on the map, but according to the ranger, the next version of Nat Geo Trails Illustrated map will show this connector trail. It's just a short little hike out today. It's partly cloudy, and the temperature is already in the mid-50s. All right, I'm almost back to the Terry Cemetery trailhead. We got to the top of Maude's Crack and ate a little lunch. Nathan went on back and I hung out at Maude's Crack for a little while. This has been a fabulous backpacking trip in the Big South Fork. Only saw 2 day hikers the whole trip. I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.